And welcome back to another session of Green&Blue walkthroughs playthrough of Ace Combat 7. I am just fine. Here we're playing Ace Combat 7's campaign again, and let's continue playing the campaign free mission we got, or free fight we got. Which, of course, you can replay the missions. Wait, well, I'm saying of course. If you don't know Ace Combat, this is of course and of course. If you don't know Ace Combat, however, yes, this is one of the few games. Never mind. Forget about it. My mind wasn't. My mind was decades ago. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ace Combat. You can go back and replay missions. However, Ace Combat has another feature which is unique to it, pretty much, which is called Free Flight. In Free Flight, well, let's see if you can guess what it is. Now also, in case you're wondering what happens if you play multiplayer a ton like I did, you get you get to keep everything you got on multiplayer. Which, of course, means that when you're in campaign, you can have a pretty good start. As in, you can get every single aircraft you can get in multiplayer, and then you get on campaign. So yeah. But we're going to balance it out of just, I'm going to be using the Phantom for the first bit, my starter aircraft. Whenever our ground technician shows itself, I'm going to use the A-10. And then every other time I'll use one of the Eagles until I get the F-35, either in campaign or multiplayer, doesn't matter. Whenever I get it, I'll just, I'll use that. Let's use the equalizer missiles. I call them that because it allows the Gen 3, like this Phantom, to take down Gen 5s. Because if they try to dodge, the missile explodes. But requires you to get close, which the Phantom's actually pretty good at. And, that being said, I thought it was unique to the Phantom, but no, it's not. It's on later generation aircraft anyway. Hey, this is Free Flight. It's just flying around, letting you explore the maps, letting you partake in the flying experience. Which, wouldn't it be interesting if a shooter had this type of mode? Although, I'll be honest with you, the modes would, it will have to be an open map, like Battlefield 5 or Metro Exodus, which I'm gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna get tomorrow because more games came out for my sister, by the way. So you'll see us unbox the Boxables sometime. Probably when I go over there next time, because I am feeling better. But regardless, you'll see we'll unbox them, but I won't necessarily play them. She's gonna play them at a later date, but she really never start recording. So yeah, like she doesn't even want to record with the GoPro by herself, which is fine. And I thank you for joining us on the channel. But anyway. Love you, sissy. But anyway, okay. So, what was I talking about? Oh yes, Metro Exodus. I might be getting that tomorrow. I don't know how popular it is yet. It doesn't seem to matter in the modern day either. And just see what you all think of Metro Exodus, because I really want to play it by myself. I've been watching DanQ8000 play it. Which, if you want an LP done in a timely fashion, you can watch him. Or if you want someone to play it the way I would play it, you can watch me, or someone that will actually listen to all dialogue. Oh, global warming has happened here. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, I mean, Strangereal, is it Strangereal or Strangereal? I'm pretty sure it's Strangereal. But Strangereal, it is pretty much supposed to be our Earth. Just teensy weensy bit different to make for you know, a fun flying game. But yeah, but anyway, so we're pretty much done here. So I'm gonna be getting that tomorrow. Sorry, I went into channel update mode by going to free mode, but this is what I want to show you. How low can I go? Altitude's on the right. It's in feet. I can do better. How high are these beaches? 50. Oh, I can do this. Oh, Alpine doesn't work low. Ooh, I didn't know that. I never really mess around with it. I usually don't like it. Is this it up? Yes, it is. I cheater. I know we're 2,000 feet in the air. But yeah, I can go about 30 feet before losing it. Remember, I'm used to the Wii U Pro Controller and the PS2 controller. 50 feet. I can do a constant 60. I'm so used to, whoops. Got 30 there. I did down 20. Yeah, that's crazy. I, you know, I can do it off camera, but whether I can do it on camera, we'll see. But anyway, so we'll mess around with that some other time. But yeah, like my dad, like in Pearl Harbor Zero, which I do a video of. It's an old early naughty game. Where it takes place actually it takes place after Pearl Harbor. There's no such thing as before. Sorry, it takes place after Pearl Harbor, and you know, and it's a top down realistic flight game. And in the game, if you have long enough wings, you can actually fly so low in the water that your wings go in the water. It's a good trick. And only to be 29 can do it. In a game that has any sort of physics, you can't do it because you will just roll over.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusia.
Let me watch this. Mission 2. Charge the enemy!
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The the enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Roger, Dodger. Alright. Let's do this thing. It looks like after the events of Ace Combat 5, which, by the way, remember, that was a pre-order bonus, which I haven't got to yet because I've been... after Battlefield 5, I've been really disheartened with doing single player on the channel. But, you know, now I just went back over, obviously we're doing single player again. But going back over the channel, the video history I've done, I've seen that people do watch them eventually, which, you know what I say, is I say that, you know, it's YouTube, you can always come back and watch it, hence people are coming back and watching it. Just like, I guess people prefer watching multiplayer now, and will come back and watch single player later, which is something which I would actually do too, because it's story. You want to sit down for a story, whereas if it's multiplayer, you can listen to it and you don't have to be really involved. So that makes sense. So yeah, okay, so I'll still do it, and also I found that doing it long range. Oh, not long range. That's anti-ground. Gotcha. It doesn't really matter what we pick. We are taking out ground vehicles early in the mission. Quicker is better in Ace Combat. Though I do want to keep these for air combat. You know what? Let's try some ground attack stuff. You know what? But I have a feeling we might find an ace. So if we might find an ace, the ground should be fine to take out normally. The ground should be fine to take out normally. So we'll just, you know, so we'll bring entire stuff. Alright, by the way, this light bliss does enhances aircraft acceleration. These are modules. They've been in Ace Combat since at least Ace Combat X. Could be older. No, it could be older. I don't think. By the way, enhances new rudder activators. Enhances aircraft maneuverability, superior maneuverability. Enhances overall craft maneuverability, cutting edge flat. Enhances aircraft efficiency ability, don't really need that on the Phantom. Fire extinguisher restores aircraft ability up to a point after taking a certain amount of damage. Yes, give me my regen. It's only available in campaign though. Increase the center missile power. I don't need that in campaign because we're not constantly flying player aircraft. Those are reserved for aces. Whereas in multiplayer, you're fighting everyone with enhanced stats because you're all players. Which I like. That's fun. Your skills from the campaign go into multiplayer, and it's fair because everyone has the same bonuses. I don't need my center. I don't need my missile boost. Yeah. Official bomb blast range. No, chill. Let's just make our standard missiles omnipotent, like I always do, because I need my 7 missiles to actually do something when they hit, because in multiplayer everyone's flying around in F-22s, which have stealth, so it's not like I'm gonna see them in the first place. I mean, how...
Sortie, ASAP.
Oh, we're Mage Squadron. Okay, gotcha. Oh, by the way, I also have the collector's edition of Ace Combat 7. I just need to find time to unbox it. By find time, I mostly mean feel ready to, pretty much. Okay, here we go.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
Roger, Dodger.
HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Okay, maybe I should have brought bullets.
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the
Target destroyed.
Trees
Five
not existing. I'm cheating by the. Oh, those power lines. No. Ah, I have power line. I have power line. Okay, so power lines exist, but trees do not. Unless at the ground. I could hit the ground. My first campaign death. Which, by the way, how it usually goes for me in Ace Combat is I never died to flying machines. I die to everything else.
There's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
And the thing about, I mean, you can be careful about where you drop aircraft. Have the, drop the aircraft in open ground.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Come on, Phantom.
Intercept! Fire the AA!
I mean, it wasn't.
Vehicle out of there!
How fast
It's popping off now.
fast.
War has officially begun.
That's what I would. Oh, yeah.
Target destroyed.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair. You cheating game. Ah,
Out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
not fair. Not fair. The power lines don't exist until I'm directly in front of them.
Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
But that's the problem with having. I have a slim, which is better than nothing.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to
Which
engage
is
at your discretion.
better than a launch PS4, but it's
Enemy
still not
interceptors inbound.
whatever the 4K PS4 is.
Engage in 30 seconds.
Good call. Here they come.
Oh, how much out there?
Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Roger,
There's
okay.
the last radar vehicle. Great work.
I think not
Radar
everything.
vehicle's
No, what?
destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transport
I was waiting
detected.
for permission.
That's a miss.
Oh, it's not dead.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Who knows? It's combat.
Launch manually. Redo the setup.
No, you don't.
Here's some feedback from those researchers. Write your manual
I
in
don't.
a language we can understand.
Ah, you slow son of a gun. Slow son of a gun.
Missiles headed your way. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap. Close two. Close two.
Look on this.
We got a friendly.
Oh, that's not it. Oh, wait for it to make it clear. Civilian. Fuck. Also, I'm using my gun willy-nilly. I should not do that. Come on, make clear. Thank you. Oh, these helmets. They're flying high. I'm flying over the helicopters.
They also mess with your
Oh,
motor
that's all
radar.
sorts of,
The Seekers can
yeah, that's
sometimes
me.
lose
That's
their
typical
lock
me.
onto their targets too.
Don't think so. I don't scare you bullets. You suck at, you really suck at aiming. I was only flying at 7 miles an hour. Come on.
Bandit, on your 6.
I was saying, duck, and you missed. Oh, what was that carrying?
All transports have been destroyed.
No.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
There's always more. There's never not more. This.
Bandit is in my sights.
I don't think. I really don't think, there are players in this game. I don't know what they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know what button it is. These things are gonna be a problem because they're gonna get shot down. Oh, you're fine. You're good. You're clear. Clear. Go down. Makes me wonder with all of these. No. Boost. No, lean over. Wells behind you. There we go.
Just worried about staying alive for now.
4 targets remaining.
Roger. I'm trying not. You know what? Follow me. Follow the shiny thing. Follow the guy that you will hate for some reason.
There's an enemy on your tail.
I know. It's almost like they're trying to kill me. You're still. Yeah, you're. I can't do any good conscience. I'm sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
stop.
If someone stay, like everyone stay back and let me handle it because I'm not gonna die. You know. Look on that. Am I one-shotting him with
Three
missiles
targets
though?
remaining.
Actually, I'm saving that for an ace. Okay, that guy's in the clear.
Box 2.
He's turning. I don't see no civilians there. Let's see if one does it. Nope, it's the standard 2. What? It's still the standard 2. Increasing missiles' ability to not die. I mean, increasing missiles' ability not to suck is a good thing. I mean, don't use my gun. Don't go to the guns and kill around civilians. Here is the point.
Behind target and ready to attack.
They don't want to lose by friendlies. They can actually lose by friendlies. It is Ace Combat. Who knows? F-4? Yeah, that was the epic string shot. Man, these guys are using civilians as shields. They just don't care. I don't think they care. I really don't think they care. No.
I'm in position. He's mine.
F-4.
He's traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
Page 2, missile launch.
That is why you upgrade your standards.
Operations complete. Holds are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's cheating. I mean, using Nazi tactics at the beginning of a war?
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move,
I mean, they're shooting missiles at me. I think they're hostile.
well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Well, think of them as training targets.
All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this
That is
is
why I
Alpha
brought
Bandits
slams, or,
confirmed as UAVs.
you know, equalizers.
Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
I don't think,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it really doesn't.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
And they do tell you what high G turns are.
That's a miss.
Oh, please don't
Target
suck.
was not struck.
He escaped into the clouds.
He escaped until I don't care. He won't escape for long.
Think, think. Behind one.
Ooh, those are good raw first shots. I mean, if they're playing this game, for like what the enemies lose, they
Almost out of
discover.
special weaponry.
Even if it's their own civilians.
Yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
You know, Phantoms are turned into UAVs. But I guess that none of these people, I guess these UAVs, you never expect fighting. You have a human in it.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
I'm out of the equalizers. No, this is gonna be fun. Oh, I lowered the brightness so I can actually see where my shots are going. You need to stop doing what you're doing.
Get out of the clouds.
He's an
The
assassin.
ISIL meld.
Listen for that
Page
tone.
2, box 2.
Golem Squadron, surround them. Clouds are screwing up
Got
the
it.
accuracy.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Roger, roger. I must get a gun skill. I must get a gun. I must get at least one.
It didn't connect.
I'm on you, buddy. Get back here.
Don't ice up in there.
Well, think about it this way. They're in the mountains here. So I don't need to be scared of clouds, because I...
Behind
So I don't
target
need to be
and
scared
ready
of
to
clouds
attack.
in case the pterodactyls or Enemounts.
Those clouds.
I'm just gonna miss it.
Mage 2, walking.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
I'm Trigger, okay.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone.
Okay.
Mission complete. RTB.
Oh yeah.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I
Alright.
don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
They were flying over them. That's
No point
unfortunate.
arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I mean, I did my best to shoot them over, you know,
Current
the
target
fields
is on
and
rails,
stuff, but they
there's
weren't
still
going
military
over
vehicles
fields.
and anti-air weaponry.
They were using civilians as cover. You know, if they actually know what we're talking about properly. Ah, but wait, I was wondering who these guys are. You know, the enemy of Ace Combat's spies.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
All of ours, for the goodness of the peoples of Strangereal.